Well, this isn't like really news that is like something to do with something gross because we're doing a charity event right now. So we're not going to talk about that producer right now, but we're going to talk about Beef Season 2 in just a second. But Bradley, why don't you let people know what we're doing?
Two.
Beef Season 2, the show Beef.
I love beef. What are you talking about?
It's what's for dinner.
Okay. Where are we, Dawn? If people are watching on YouTube, they're seeing some bizarre background experience happening.
Yes.
This is not our usual experience. Where are we?
We're at the Ronald McDonald House, Upper Midwest. We are helping all this week with a huge charity event we do every year called Project Down and Dirty. And we actually have opportunities for you to donate to our fund, which is the Children's Cancer Research Fund. We're raising money for them this week. So in the comments, if you're watching on YouTube, you can actually donate to it.
Yeah, actually, what I would say is let's make sure there's a link on today's video, but then you can also just head to our radio station website if you're listening on the radio, mytalk1071.com, or in the comments. And here's the thing. If you've never seen us do this before, Project Down and Dirty, and we raise each show raises money for charity. We're raising money, as Dawn said, for Children's Cancer Research Fund, CCRF. We've got all the details on our website if you want to learn there, and learn more there. We have set up a special fund with a goal of $25,000 today, tomorrow, and Thursday. That is our goal, to raise $25,000 for a very specific cancer that they are researching called rhabdomyosarcoma. Good job.
That's good.
And that $25,000 will help all of the folks dealing with that cancer, all the children dealing with that cancer, with research and a lot of hope. So thank you for letting us get that out. We'll talk more about it as the show goes on, but that explains why our background is different, why we don't look like we're in our normal studio experience. And for the My Talk audience, let's get to some blinds.
Yeah. Let's do it. Start things off with this one here. As we begin blinded by the item, I guess the A-minus list TV and movie actress is really standing by her A-minus list mostly TV actor man. And by standing by, of course, we mean fleeing the country in hopes of dropping all the Diddy drama.
What?
Good luck with that when he has just been named as present in another assault case. So there you go. We've got an A-minus list TV and movie actress is really standing by her A-minus list mostly TV actor man.
Okay.
And
so
by
it's a couple of TV folk.
There you go. And by standing by her man, we mean fleeing the country in hopes of dodging all this Diddy drama.
So she's not standing by her man.
No, she is, because they're going together.
Oh, they're going together.
Is this Mila Kunis?
Yeah.
And Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. If you haven't seen, they're apparently thinking about moving to Europe. Because
really?
People don't read the newspaper there.
Yeah.
Well, they might also want to try a country without an extradition treaty, so not probably one in Europe.
There is that as well, but according to the blind item and according to news of yesterday, it sounds like they're thinking about moving to Europe. And on this blind item, Mila Kunis is standing by her man. By that we mean fleeing the country with Ashton Kutcher, as he has been named as present in another assault case. So we've been hearing, I mean, every single day there's 10 to 15 more cases that seem to pop out when it comes to Diddy. And a lot of those have either unnamed celebrities. There was an unnamed athlete a part of one most recently, and they're all huge names. Apparently, we're just not getting those names. At this time.
Yeah, no, like a lot more is going to come out. The Tony Busby civil lawsuit, cavalcade of civil lawsuits that's coming out seems to be about every Sunday. He'll release a new set of cases. The most recent batch of cases included one with an allegation that an individual was sexually assaulted and or raped with actually, no, let me take that back. There was a sexual assault allegation wherein a person said that Diddy exposed himself to the person and assaulted him. An A-list athlete, I think it was an athlete, came in and disturbed the situation so that it was not able to continue. Well, it was hard to tell if the person stopped or if it was just the person coming in, or anyway, it didn't happen beyond the assault that had occurred up to that point. But my point was, in hearing about these cases, it's clear that we're going to start to see more and more celebrities connected to these assaults, I would imagine, because they're taking place, like a lot of these assaults took place at parties where celebrities were in attendance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse before it gets better for victims, especially. Yeah.
So there you go. You guys got that first one.
I just want to squeeze in here Beef Season 2. The cast has been announced since I teased that at the beginning here. We have Carey Mulligan. We have Kaylee Spaney, Oscar Isaac, and Charles Melton are the 4 main stars of that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Heard lots of different rumors, but those are the 4. And that's a
cool beans.
Pretty good cast for a pretty good show.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. Let's move on to another blind item here, like this one. Few illnesses strike as hard as the nobody wants to go bug. That seems to be the case for this former A-lister who just pushed a month and a half of shows. Maybe by then people will forget about how terrible his last few months have been.
Ugh. Nobody wants to go.
Few illnesses strike quite as hard as the nobody wants to go bug. That seems to be the case for this former A-lister who just pushed a month and a half of shows. Maybe by then people will forget about how terrible his last couple of months have been.
Shows being concerts? Performances? That was a ding.
That was
a ding.
There's a little baby ding. No, there's a bigger ding.
I was thinking of like TV shows, which is, I got to get my head in the game here.
Okay, so this is a musician.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Shawn Mendes.
Nope.
But he did push his album.
He did push his album. Few illnesses strike as hard as nobody wants to go bug. That seems to be the case for this former A-lister who just pushed a month and a half of shows. Maybe by then people will forget about how terrible his last couple of months were.
It's not JT.
You're dang right it is. Sorry to those around our neck of the woods who planned on heading there for Halloween, but 6 shows have been postponed for Justin Timberlake. We've kind of been telling you for the last month that there aren't tickets being sold for these shows and that they're probably going to have to push something. He's not only touring, it's ironic, and obviously we know from this area here, but the Xcel Energy Center, I looked at Pink's concert because she was there a couple of weeks last week.
Yeah, I heard it was an amazing show.
Well, such that she was able to add a show.
But yeah, completely sold out. You're looking at the tickets that were available aftermarket, and they're, in the $80, $90, $100 range. Mm-hmm. Let's just say that the JT tickets weren't quite in that range. Mm-hmm. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if they were going to be giving them away for $20 earlier that day.
Mike's all about that.
Buy one, get one free.
Mike likes to look before a concert the day of. You're so smart, and you're like, I can get tickets for $15.
Well, we went to Barry Manilow, and a friend of a friend was there, and she's like, I bought this ticket for $5.
Yeah.
And I was like, $5?
There's only one way Ed Sheeran sold out US Bank Stadium. I hate to break it to you.
But
those tickets were $6 a piece.
I'm not going to complain.
You basically just had to pay for parking and the fees.
I'd be so mad if I bought him for like $75.
I know.
Well, yeah. But I'm not going to complain because we always biatch about how expensive concert tickets are. Yeah. Like, if you can just show up and pay $5-10,
be patient.
You're winning.
With certain shows, as we said, Pink was
you're not
doing a
doing
really
that
good job. But according to this blind item, if you haven't heard, he claims due to illness, he is pushing back the next 6 shows. This includes stops at the Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee. I think St. Paul was obviously one of them. St. Louis, a bunch of Midwestern shows have been pushed. Now, I will say, if you do have tickets to those shows, I believe they have just been postponed, and more details will come. I'm not sure if they've actually named a date, but he's going to push it a couple months.
I hate the postponed thing because there's one thing to cancel, give money back, let people start over, but the postponed thing just leaves it indefinitely hanging out there. And if you've already bought tickets... and
we have lives and plans.
No, exactly. And if you had planned to, God forbid, travel, I don't know why you would, but... again, I'm sure there are hardcore JT fans out there.
Yeah, definitely.
And I will just say, though, maybe it works out well because, again, that show that was supposed to be in St. Paul was on Halloween night. And I made this point before. I'm like, you're going to have a hard time selling a ticket when, I don't know, who's your target audience for a Justin Timberlake concert? It's a lot of females that were my age that probably have young kids that probably have other plans on Halloween, females or men that are my age that
have little kids.
Unless they want to get the heck away from their children.
There is that too.
Which I don't blame
Just
them.
let them loose.
So maybe the postponement
I'll be home at midnight, kids. Here's a bag of candy.
No.
Let's roll on. You guys got that one nicely done. We'll move on to this
By the way, while the music is rolling, Mike, I just want to remind our fabulous audience that we are here raising money for Children's Cancer Research Fund. $25,000. We are only $1,000 towards that goal, and we are only here for 3 days, and that means only 3 episodes of Blinded by the Item. So let's make Mike's job worthwhile today.
Yes, and thank you to everyone who's donated so far.
Absolutely.
And Hammernecks is actually going to match the first $2,000. So let's get to that $2,000.
Love it.
Yes.
Let's roll on with another blind item here as we have got this one for you. No way. A person waited in line to eat at a busy restaurant. Stop the presses. Wow, this A-minus list TV and movie actress is really doing whatever she can to reverse a summer of terrible press.
That's Blake Lively.
You're darn right it is.
And what a sad, pathetic, cheap way to try to get better publicity for yourself.
She waited in line like a normal person.
Oh, my goodness.
And it wasn't even waited in line. She waited at the hostess stand for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I wasn't whisked away to a VIP experience.
It wasn't
I'm just
descended
like
from
you.
the ceiling.
I'm just like you kids. Good luck to her. What?
It's ironic because 3 days ago or last week, we saw her with her, very close friend Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, along with her husband Ryan Reynolds. They weren't waiting that night.
Yeah.
No.
Something tells me you don't wait.
No. You don't wait.
Did she just go to like a back room? Because then I wonder, like, if you're a celebrity, do you want, like, what do you want? Do you want to just like have the food come to you? Or do you want to go to the restaurant?
Food doesn't come to you at a restaurant?
Oh, you mean
No.
do they take him in a back entrance?
You got to make it.
They bring him through the back entrance. And then they put him
Excuse
in
me?
a special part of the restaurant.
Okay. No, I just mean like, because if you're Taylor Swift, aren't you just like, I want the chef to just come to my apartment and make the food?
Oh, yeah, but you want to be out and about and be
Do you?
seen because
Why?
you're in love and you've got this hunky big football player with you.
I got that at home. Why would I want to bring that outside?
Oh, boy.
What do you mean, oh boy? I'm just saying, like, what's the point of being a Taylor Swift if you can't have the chef come to you?
It's
I
fair.
think she's young and she wants to have fun out in public. Not that you're not young and, yeah, you're old and want to stay at home. I think that's what it sounded like I said, but it's not what I meant.
Let's do another blind item here. Let's save you, Dawn. We'll move on to the next.
He's sick.
Apparently, the new foreign home, much like 2 of the other rental properties purchased, are in the A-list celebrity's name. Well, at least her trust, but that's basically the same thing. He uses his money to buy them, and she owns them.
Oh. This is
So
a
we've got
strange.
New foreign home, much like the 2 other rental properties.
Yeah.
This A-list,
Come on now.
they're in this A-list celebrity's name, or at least her trust. He uses his money to purchase the homes, but she's the owner.
And that would be Harry and Meghan. In a home in Portugal.
Uh-huh.
This is interesting. Okay, so fill in the blind and then we'll break down
Yeah,
what
the
this
blind basically breaking down. Let me fill it in there. That the new foreign home in Portugal, as you mentioned, much like the other 2 rental properties that they own, they were purchased by Harry, but Meghan Markle made sure that it was her name that's officially on the properties.
means.
Okay.
Yeah, but would anybody have assumed otherwise? Like, he's going to spend that Diana money.
But
His
is
mom gave him
his
some
name-
money. He can do what he wants with it.
But is his name also on them?
Blind items would make you think no.
Well, that's. I wonder what the
doesn't-
logistics of or the point of that is.
Well, I think the blind item is assuming that she wants credit for buying the home.
Oh.
And control if anything happens. And
Oh.
her
In
name.
my name.
Yeah,
ma'am.
like get out of here. This is my home in Portugal.
Yeah. I don't know. Blinds like to take shots at good old Meghan and Harry. We know that.
What? Yeah. Okay. I'm just
You
gonna
had
leave it at
thoughts?
that. No.
Oh.
No thoughts at this time.
No.
All right, no thoughts. So that means we'll move on and do another blind item. We're rolling through them here today. You guys are crushing it. Let's go to
I
this
heard
one
your
here.
thoughts, Bradley. I
know,
heard your
I know.
thoughts.
This former A-list actress, now B-minus list celeb, thought her fame resurgence would also mean a whole bunch of more job opportunities. It didn't, unless, of course, you include yachting kinds from old rich dudes.
Oh.
This former A-list actress, now B-minus list celeb, thought her fame resurgence would also mean more job opportunities. It didn't, unless, of course, you're including the yachting kind from old rich dudes.
Oh, yachting. I still need someone to do the definitive Netflix documentary on the world of yachting. Maybe they've done it. They haven't done it, right?
I haven't watched it.
Okay.
Is this Demi Moore?
It is a very good guess, popular guess, but we don't believe so.
No, Demi Moore is not there yet.
Yeah, because she's always
Resurgence.
Mm-hmm.
But is she of the era of a Demi Moore?
Yeah.
great. Okay.
I would say so, yeah.
Okay.
Anybody from
Actress.
Capote versus Swans?
No.
Okay.
Good guess.
Let's see here. Who could this be?
Who could it be now?
Who could it be now?
All right, so
Kathy Bates with Matlock.
I love the idea of Kathy Bates on a
yachting.
yacht.
Oh, I want that to happen.
Actually, I would if I were a rich billionaire.
Yeah.
That is the kind of yachting I would do, where I would pay Kathy Bates
And
to just sit on my
Jessica
yacht.
Lange.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
for
tell
sure.
stories.
Yeah.
You don't have to put out. You just got to tell me some stories.
This former A-list actress, now B-minus list celeb, thought a fame resurgence would also mean she's going to get more jobs. It didn't happen unless, of course, you're including the yachting kinds from old rich dudes.
You said celeb versus actress. So does that mean her resurgence is not necessarily because of a role?
Oh, is it like the Victoria's Secret fashion show? Okay.
Naomi
She
Campbell.
wishes.
Oh,
What?
shoot. Would she be able? Is she of that caliber?
She wishes.
Oh, she wishes. Oh,
Okay, so, but now, so she became. So, what brought her back to fame? Was it? It wasn't like a marriage or anything like that.
Kind of.
A relationship?
Relationship.
Relationship?
It depends on how you feel about this relationship. I think it was a relationship.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it was a relationship, and it had to do with her family life that really kind of brought her back, and
Her kid?
she's been
Sharon Osbourne.
multiple kids.
It's not Elizabeth Hurley.
Nope.
Oh,
Wait, her kids.
her kids.
Like the kids got famous.
Angelina
No,
Jolie.
I would say the kids got famous. They were more famous for what she did with them.
Kate Gosselin?
No.
That's
Former
exactly
A-list
what I thought.
actress.
And I was like,
And I will say former A-list TV actress.
TV actress. Somebody from Desperate Housewives. Okay.
We established it was
Oh.
similar era to when Demi Moore had her height.
Okay.
Wait,
So we're
it's
talking
not
like early mid-90s.
Tori Spelling?
Yeah, it is.
It's Tori Spelling!
There you go.
Oh.
You got
you
it.
threw us off with the Demi Moore comparison because I was on
didn't
a
say Demi
whole
Moore.
different. No, I know.
Yeah.
Well, she'll probably do the yachting. Let's be honest.
Good for her. I mean,
I mean,
if you want to do that, do what
She'll
you
wear
want.
yeah,
those
and
Jinko
yachting
jeans.
means a lot of things to different people. So God only knows what
Girl
that
has to
actually
keep
means.
those storage units, you know?
According to the blind item, though, Tori Spelling, former A-list TV actress. I know people get upset when I say that, but
I was gonna say,
90210 was
people are
the
gonna
biggest
fight you.
show at that time, and she was arguably the biggest star of that biggest show, which I feel like at that time, maybe for a very short amount of time, she was an A-list TV actress,
Yeah.
and now a B-minus list celeb.
We're
Thought
just
her-
so used to hearing or seeing her as like a,
Oh, yeah.
reality wannabe.
B-minus list celeb now thought her fame resurgence would also mean a bunch of job opportunities. It didn't, unless, of course, you meant the yachting kind from old rich guys.
I just want to be able to be her personal stylist for the yachting. Like, let's put you in some, not these Jinko jeans.
Yeah, but let's be
Let's-
clear. We don't know what caliber of yachting she's engaged in.
Yeah.
That might be appealing to.
I mean, you could do jean shorts and a tube top, or you could do like a nicer.
I can't wait to watch Dawn's
cover up.
new cable series called
Yachting
"What's
with
Hot on a
Dawn.
Yacht." From not to yacht.
Love it.
Yes.
That is-
Green light that bitches.
Yes.
Boom.
By the way, what are we at right now,
Yes,
Dawn?
let's talk about
Oh
it.
my gosh. Well, I know we went.
Project Down and Dirty is a fundraising experience for us, and blind item listeners, you get your first chance to
Yes.
make donations for Children's Cancer Research Fund. How much have we raised so far?
We have a $25,000 goal in the next 3 days. We have 1,175.
What? Let's get that goal bigger.
Thank you to everyone who's donated so far. That's 24 people have raised that money. So
Thank you very much.
thank you. Go to our website. Please help.
Absolutely.
Let's roll on to another blind item here. Probably our final one for today. Let's see how it goes. Maybe if you get it quick, we could sneak another one in. This very busy A-list actress and the producers know that their new flick is going to be a hard sell. So they are going all in with these outlandish headlines. You would think her A-minus list singing husband would care. He doesn't. There hasn't been love there for years.
Oh, shoot. I was going to say Angelina, but she doesn't have a husband.
But there definitely hasn't been love there for years.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Ooh. It's going to be a hard sell.
This very busy A-list actress and the producers know the new flick is going to be a hard sell, so they're going all in with these headlines. You would think her A-minus list singing husband would care. He doesn't. There hasn't been love there for years.
Okay, so she's going to be in a movie, but it's struggling, and he's not helping.
Is he an American singer?
American singer.
Is he a foreign-born singer?
Correct.
Okay, let me go to that list.
All right, so they've been together for years.
They've been together for a while, yeah.
Okay, and she is mostly TV?
Everything.
Everything.
She does everything.
She's done it all.
Been described as very busy A-list actress.
The movie, it's not like Gladiator or something like that.
It is not. Nope.
Because that's going to do amazing.
Okay.
Have we talked about the movie?
I know I have with the people around me. I don't know if the two of you have, but you definitely need to.
The people around me.
Well, I'm just saying, like, my circle of people.
Okay.
There's plenty of reasons to be talking about this movie. It's gaining a lot of headlines.
Is it Gladiator?
No.
No, it's no.
Oh, you already said. Okay, I was looking at my list of foreign-born singers.
I don't know if your guys, reference or even know the movie per se. You either know it or you don't.
Wicked?
Nope.
Okay.
I think you guys know that one. This is a more under the radar one.
Oh, is it a...
It's from a studio that usually does under the radar movies. Smaller.
A24? Okay. Is it a horror movie?
No.
Okay.
Well, at least not from the trailers I've seen.
Is it a romantic movie?
I don't know if there's any romance in there, but there's a lot of implied romance.
Oh, Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh?
No.
She is a A-list actor.
She's an A-list actress.
She's done TV and movies.
She's done everything.
Everything. Okay.
Including lately, it's been basically doing everything. And she has an A-minus list foreign-born singing husband.
You know? We'll
Does
say it.
she have an accent?
Yep.
Is her name Nicole Kidman?
Mm-hmm.
And the singer guy.
Oh, Keith Urban.
Urban.
Keith Urban.
Write down Keith Urban. I don't even have him on my list of foreign-born
For
singers.
the audience, Don has a very thorough list.
Let me fill in the blind here. The A very busy A-list actress and the producers know the new flick is going to be a hard sell, so they are going all in with these headlines. You would think Keith Urban would care. He doesn't. There hasn't been love there between Keith and Nicole Kidman for years, according to the blind items. Have you guys seen
We've heard that.
We've heard that in the blinds a lot. Have you guys heard about the movie Baby Girl?
No, tell me about Baby Girl.
Ooh,
Harris-
I hate it
Hey, Baby
already.
Girl.
It is an erotic thriller. Harris Dickinson, if you don't know him, he's so good. Was in a lot of really, really good shows, including The Iron Claw most recently with A24.
And then that shipwreck movie.
Yes. He plays a kind of, I think, like an intern or something for this very high-powered female executive CEO. And when she gives him a tiny opportunity, he takes advantage to kind of step in and have a very inappropriate relationship.
Oh.
And because of that, though, she kind of loses all the power dynamic over him and he gains it over her.
I want to see this.
And it is, if you haven't seen the trailer, oh my goodness, check it out. And by the way, it's coming to a theater near you on Christmas Day.
Oh, okay. I'll be doing other things.
That's what I can think of. One
of those things might be blind items, like we do every day here on The Adventures of Bradley and Dawn, which is on our My Talk radio show, but it's also a podcast, which you can download wherever you get those. And we have a whole YouTube channel, which you can like and subscribe to. The title is
Blinded by the Item.
Make a Contribution.
Blinded by the Item.